Hey everyone, welcome back to the Charlie Hewitt Experience. I am your host, Charlie Hewitt, and today this podcast is sponsored by Fun and Games and Conspiracies 2. Be sure to check out their articles at funandgamesand.com. Once again, that's funandgamesand.com. Be sure to sign up for post alerts so you never miss out on any fun and games. Funandgames.com is a innovation website that goes beyond the means and anything. They're just all right. They post great things. They bring real issues to life, and they explain details from how Santa Claus is really Karl Marx and how Mo Bamba is actually created by capitalistic propaganda. Go check them out. They do great stuff, great work. Looking forward to the podcast today. Is we have our guest, first time guest, Zachary Vienneau.
Hello.
So Zach, how you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Good. We just had an AP Gov assignment where Zach was the timekeeper,
Yes.
and he gets a little rowdy, right? Because we're supposed to do a mock simulation of the Senate. So
You could say that.
yeah, I mean, I get rowdy too. So
Yeah.
because I was the Republican Senate Majority Leader, and I chose Zach, who was a Democrat in the simulation, to be the timekeeper,
Yes.
and literally everybody was being just loud, obnoxious, and Zach just had to quiet them down, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever.
Yes. We've had some battles in these last couple debates.
No, and the funniest part for me is when everyone's being loud, and all of a sudden you just scream loud noises. Just
Yes.
scream loud. That's all you do. You just scream loud noises. I think that was freaking hilarious. Miss Gately had no idea how to respond. She was just staring at you like, "Oh my god, like this is happening.
Yeah.
What do I do?"
It was crazy.
It's fun, and overall I enjoyed the experience. But
Definitely.
all right, enough small talk. We're
We're here for a reason.
we're here for a reason here today. So, as many of our viewers or listeners know, the Thayer Academy, the high school that we go to, has not a podcast. Sorry, that's my podcast is Charlie
Follow
Experience.
Charlie Hewitt Experience on YouTube, and there's also an Instagram page.
Instagram as well.
At the
No,
Charlie
but-
Hewitt Experience.
So last Friday, before I actually recorded the podcast with Jack Show and Siegel, love the kid.
Yes.
Um,
I love that guy. That's my
we
guy.
had a hypnotist show for seniors where a guy came in and hypnotized the senior class, and Zach and I were two of the participants that got hypnotized.
Indeed. Indeed.
It started out with kind of like a preliminary, just a preliminary thing to. Why is there someone behind me right now?
Oh no, it's this gal in the corner.
No, gal in the corner is kind of sus, but anyway.
Yeah.
No, so the hypnotist show, the preliminary round was like you had to imagine like you were like on a plank or something. It was really cool.
It worked
and
for
then-
both me and Charlie.
Yeah, so it worked for both of us, and basically it kind of tested our will to concentrate and stuff like that. And when we got chosen, while he was playing really soothing music, he made sure that he was like snapping and stuff, telling us what to do, like trying to
Yeah.
hypnotize us.
Mhm.
And the funny part is that people weren't getting hypnotized because the crowd was pretty loud.
Yeah.
But I'm half deaf, so I didn't hear anything.
Exactly.
So my concentration levels were just like through the roof, honestly, because I couldn't tell that the crowd was being that loud.
It did work at first for me, but I think we'll get into the rest of the show. here in a
So
little
all right,
bit.
so at the beginning it worked for you. So what was the last point that you don't remember?
So I remember waking up during the part where he was asking people to sniff each other because we all smelled good.
Right.
And as I woke up during that part, I found out that I was in your sweatshirt pockets for some reason.
Yeah.
And,
Just sniffing me up.
And so I woke up then, and I was like, all right, what's going on? But I didn't want to break character. I wanted to go on with the show.
Keep the show rolling, right?
And just being me,
Yeah.
if anyone knows me, I really don't really think before I say anything,
Mhm.
or I don't really think before I do anything.
I've known you for 4 years. I can attest to that.
I think everyone in this room can attest to that. And so me being me, I decided to go on with the show. And one thing led to another, and somehow I ended up during the middle of the show kissing a a fellow senior student's dad.
Yeah, you did. I was under all of this. I was truly hypnotized. When he told me to sleep, I was asleep. And I think the funniest thing is looking at the videos and seeing all the crazy shit that I
Yeah.
did. Like, I saw the video of us sniffing each other.
And that was wild.
I was on top of you.
Yeah. I was like over you. I was like bear hugging you.
Dude, I sniffed your armpit, and I thought it smelled good.
I was I was sniffing both legs.
Both legs.
Both legs.
Not just one.
Not just one. Both.
Right. Jesus. Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
So, okay. So after that, after the scent, you woke up.
Yeah.
And do you remember what else that you did willingly, not being hypnotized?
So willingly, I remember doing the motorcycle
Okay.
activity they asked us to do. I remember doing the
Yeah.
at the end of the show, we were all dancing to a bunch of different songs. I remember one was the like some weird song that was YMCA.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I think there was like a rock song in there.
Yep, I've seen videos of that too.
And then one activity he made us all do. We were like, when a certain music came on, we were all supposed to do a certain activity. And my activity, what he wanted me to do, he wanted me to go into the crowd like a secret agent, quote unquote. And I was supposed to find someone, and once I found that person, I was supposed to give a thumbs down and stick my tongue out at them. And then I was supposed to
Who'd
run.
you find?
I found a couple people.
A couple. Do you know that?
I think the one I was conscious at that point. And,
Yeah.
The one person I was probably going for was a person that we all know and love, our dean of students, Mr. Hiley Thompson.
Mr. Hiley Thompson. That is not the dean of students, by the way. That is Mrs. Gately.
Oh, sorry.
Mr. Thompson is practically the principal. And yeah, no, he's so yeah.
All right.
So
Just
back
for
there.
the viewers out there, we
yeah.
have some people in the class.
Viewers here. Yeah.
Juniors Ryan St. Clair, Ryan Bogart, and Griffin Lincoln were
Just
in
came
the
in,
room.
interrupted the podcast.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Um,
Bunch of
despicable.
goons.
Okay,
Bunch of
so
goons.
Zach, every time on the Charlie Hewitt Experience, I always play a game.
Mm-hmm.
I always
Okay.
play a game with my guests.
One podcast.
One podcast, but I know we're gonna make it a thing. So you know what? There's okay. There's one podcast out, but I made a game, and we're gonna make another one for you.
Okay.
To what lengths will you keep the show alive?
Okay.
Because you kissed a senior's dad, knowing that you were not hypnotized.
Yes, and
you did that willingly.
Before we go into this, I
Yes.
want to tell all the viewers that no, I am not a homosexual.
Okay.
I am not attracted to men.
Okay.
Despite what everyone has said to me throughout the last week. No, it's just I'm not very good at thinking before I do anything or thinking before I say anything. And so that's why after the show I decided to tell everyone that I was faking it the entire time, when in reality I probably should have kept that to myself.
You've heard it here first. Zachary Vienneau is a heterosexual.
Yes. I am not a homosexual.
Okay.
I will say that.
Okay. Nothing wrong with being a homosexual, by the way.
Nothing else. I am just
Nothing
strictly
wrong.
a heterosexual.
Okay.
Just want to make that clear.
So just to be clear, you're not into old guys.
Not into old guys. I did that for entertainment purposes.
Okay, good. Entertainment purposes. Glad we know what is on track and what isn't. Okay, let's get back to the game.
Everyone in the room was losing their mind to
All
that.
right. What would you do to keep the show alive?
Okay.
So, you ever heard of a ghost pepper?
Yes, I have actually.
And you know people like shit their
there's
brains
a
out?
good YouTube channel about that. It's called Hot Ones
Oh yeah.
with Sean Evans.
Hot
And
Ones.
I love that show. They bring in a bunch of good guests. It's a quality content show. And one of the episodes, he was with some guy from, I want to say from Europe. I want to say maybe.
He had a crazy mustache,
He had
right?
a crazy mustache.
Yep,
And they
yep.
both ate a Carolina
Ripper. A
Carolina Reaper.
Reaper. Dude, Chili Klaus, I think his name
Yeah,
was?
Chili Klaus.
That guy
That's
was
his name.
insane.
He was crazy.
Dude, the thing is, those things can like kill people.
He had a snapping thing with him. It
Yep.
was weird.
Yeah, no, it was cool. You know, it was cool though. Okay. Yeah, no, that video was like absurd because Sean Evans, you never see him
No,
with a red
definitely.
face or anything.
No.
But
He
this
kept his
one,
cool. Oh, this one
Oh,
was
no, this one was
was
bad.
crazy.
He
Yeah.
was like on the floor. He needed a lot of
Yeah,
milk.
definitely.
Oh, and for those viewers out there, if you're ever trying spicy things, do not go for water. Milk is the way
Milk
to go.
is the number one thing you should get.
Milk, yeah.
Milk and
Okay.
bread.
So, Zach, if you were not hypnotized
Yes.
and this comedian who was hypnotizing us told you to eat a ghost pepper on stage, would you do it to keep the show alive?
Keep the show alive. I don't know. Would this be like the main part of the show?
Mm, no, it would kind of just be like the bicycle, the
Kind of be like the
motorcycle
bike
thing.
thing. If it was that important to the show, then probably not.
Probably not.
Probably
Okay,
not.
good, because it's not worth the dietary indigestion
Definitely
afterward.
not.
Not worth it.
If anyone
No,
here knows me, I am not very good with
no,
certain foods.
because viewers, I know you can't physically see Zach, but he is one of the whitest fuckers I've ever met in my life. Um, okay,
Oh, okay. All right,
so
Charlie. I see how it is.
I'm pretty white too.
Yes, you
Not
are.
gonna lie, but Zach is just a whole nother level.
All right. I mean, I mean, I guess I can agree with that, but
All right, cool.
sweet.
Well, I mean, to be fair, there's only one other person that's whiter than you.
Who? Oh, wait, no.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, oh.
I'm not gonna say his name on the podcast for fear
Yes.
of
No,
we
do
do not
like.
cyberbully here.
No,
on
we
the
don't.
Charlie Hewitt
We don't. We
Experience.
just like to.
Okay, so anyway,
Yes.
number 2, for the sake of the show,
Okay.
would you have a giant cockroach crawl up your
Oh,
shirt
Oh,
for the sake of the show?
how important would this be to the show?
Just act like it's it's the show,
That's it?
prime time.
Oh,
The cockroach is I'm giving him an estimate here. I'm saying it's about maybe like
the size
4
of.
inches big.
Oh.
That thing's crawling up you. It can't bite you. It can't hurt you.
Can't hurt me.
But that thing has
Oh.
like 16 legs and it's ready to
Ah.
roam in
Oh,
there.
wow.
It's ready to go.
If it was that important to the show, if that was the peak, if that was the apex, if that was the paramount thing of
Yes.
the show,
Yes.
I guess I would have to let the cockroach go up my shirt.
Oh God.
Yes.
That's a scary thought. And
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I mean, like,
that's yeah.
gotta do it for the fans, gotta do it for the boys and girls,
You're right.
ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? You're not wrong. You got to keep the show alive. You are a
Exactly.
true class act performer, Zach.
Thank
To that
you.
we salute you.
Thank you, I appreciate it, guys.
Also, we have another one. Would you eat a whole bottle of not eat, drink, whatever. Would you drink
a whole
or
bottle
eat
of laxatives.
laxatives? A whole bottle of laxatives. Would you do it?
Wow. Oh.
Would you or
oh
would you
my.
not do it?
And what would this be?
I don't know. It's just like the I don't know.
It would be
what
the
you
same
said,
thing.
The surmount of the show, I guess. I don't know.
Wow. I don't know about that.
A whole thing of laxatives.
Whole thing of
Have you ever seen the
laxatives.
movie Dumb and Dumber?
Yes, I have.
That's what's gonna happen to
Oh
you.
wow.
Your whole intestine.
It's going to dump the toilet
You're
out
just
of the
get-
window.
No, your intestines are gonna explode.
Oh.
Would you do it?
Nah.
No,
I don't, like
I wouldn't either.
especially now. Like, oh no, that would just like I already have certain food things that I eat, and
Yeah,
I'll just like
can't
ruin
do it.
myself after
Can't
if
do
I
it.
did the whole thing of laxatives. If I'm not going to the, get my
Yeah.
butt checked for colon cancer, wherever you do,
Yeah.
to get a camera up your ass.
Yep.
Nah.
No, not happening. Ain't happening, Chief.
Nah,
Ain't
nah,
happening.
That ain't it, Chief. That
All
ain't
right.
it.
Not happening. Okay, this one kind of isn't a big deal, but would you dye your hair pink? Like all of your
Oh,
hair.
so like ninja.
I'm not
Full
even no.
ninja.
I'm not even talking about the hair. I'm talking about the eyebrows. I'm talking about the
Eyelashes.
eyelashes. I'm
Facial hair.
facial. Well, I mean the lack of it.
Black.
But also.
all right, Charlie. Okay.
Okay. Also,
Okay.
also, your armpit hair too. It's gonna be
Oh,
pink, and this is gonna be
Wait,
state.
wait.
No.
No. Oh,
No.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Wait.
Not on stage. No,
No,
not
okay,
not
alright,
to the
alright.
both of the areas that you just pointed to that I cannot describe
No,
on
okay,
the podcast.
alright.
But the armpits, the eyebrows, the eyelashes,
He
the
was
lack of
referring
facial
to
hair.
my leg hair and my chest hair.
Yeah, and that too.
Yes.
Would you do it for the
Uh,
sake of the show?
for the sake of the show, yeah.
You do it
Yeah.
for a year.
I've had
It
to
would
wear
last for a year.
for a
It would
year.
last for a year. I mean, obviously
Oh,
the hair
for a
would grow
year,
out.
I couldn't dye anything else, and I just had to be straight pink.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be getting good at Fortnite any soon, so I'm probably gonna have to say
Probably no.
probably no.
Oh,
But
okay.
if it was just for the show, yes, I would do it.
Just for the show. Okay, yeah.
Just for the show, I would do it.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That is fair.
Would you do it? Would you dye
Would
your hair
I
pink
dye my hair pink
Yes.
for a year?
for a whole year?
Yeah, I don't see the problem with it.
Really?
Yeah, I don't see the problem with
Okay,
it.
for our viewers at home, I am sitting next to a man who's going to the University of Pennsylvania, an Ivy League school, and I don't. If I were in his shoes, I would not want to be walking up to orientation in all pink hair, looking like that.
You know what? I don't mind it because I'm okay with who I am. And if that's who I would choose to be,
I mean, you're also a freshman at that college, so
I would get bullied, yes.
You would get some hazing.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, the more I think about this, the more I think no.
Yeah, because yes, me and you both know you
For-
would not do that.
Yeah, no way. No chance.
No way.
So, one final thing as a part of our game. Would you throw your phone off of the bell tower for the sake of the show?
Oh.
This is the apex of the
Oh.
show. You are in it. You are in it deep.
Can it go on the grass?
It can go on the grass. In your case,
All right, okay. Just for
his-
viewers at home, I have a OtterBox Defender.
it is pretty
It is
sustainable.
it's
It
definitely
is,
quite sustainable.
It is pretty good.
Oh,
do it?
wow, for the
Would
sake of the show.
You do it for the sake of
I
the show.
mean, I probably would because it might get a few dents in it.
Probably.
Charlie. It might get a few dents in it.
Okay.
Maybe a couple cracks. But I do it.
You know you have Apple
'Cause
Care, right?
Yeah, I
Insurance?
have Apple Care.
Yeah.
I have all, so I would definitely do that. Of course. I mean, JGS, likes to break phones all the time.
Yeah.
I would definitely want to follow in his
used to.
footsteps.
I mean, he doesn't really do it anymore, but he
Yeah.
used to. Yeah. Okay. So what Zach was alluding to
Yes.
there was that freshman year, Zach and I played JV baseball together, which was a super fun time.
Yes. Actually, not for me because everyone kind of did not enjoy my presence on the baseball team. Let's just say I was not the best outfielder on the team,
Yeah.
nor was I really a great hitter.
Lots of drop balls. Lots
Definitely,
of strikeouts.
definitely lots of strikeouts, lots of drop balls.
But it's all right. You had fun though.
But it's okay because this kid played one more year, and then he found out it was like, hey, I'm not that good either, and then he quit, and he just now he's focusing on basketball. Shout out to the TA varsity basketball team. They beat Middlesex by I think it was what was 30 yesterday.
I want to say 30. Yeah.
30, and your boy right here, Charlie Hewitt, had 8 points.
That's right. 8 points.
He went a
Career high for me.
career high for him. So definitely give props to him and the basketball team.
Thank you.
Hopefully they do big things this year.
I think we will. Yeah, no, and Zach also was a part of the basketball
I
team
was last year, yes, but yeah.
Yeah, so that was fun though.
Yeah.
Especially when you beat me in the head with a basketball and acted like that you didn't mean to.
Yeah, definitely freshman year when you dented my phone by throwing a baseball at it.
I did
piece of
dent you.
shit.
You know what? To be fair to all the viewers of the Charlie Hewitt Experience, I did throw a curveball at Zach, and
And after I specifically told him not to throw a
his
curveball at me.
incapability,
I was not a catcher.
his incapability of catching a ball
Nope.
led him
I could catch a ball.
to
I just told him
not
not
being
to
able
throw.
to catch the curve that henceforth hit his pocket. The way that Zach screamed sounded like that I hit him in his testicles.
And
Thank
he
God
did not.
I hit his phone. Hallelujah.
Yeah,
It was a little bent,
It was.
and
but
he didn't talk to me for a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't talk to me for a week, buddy.
I didn't, and
No.
because I was quite angry with
Yeah,
you.
you were, even though it was a little dent.
It was quite a big dent.
It was okay. It was actually pretty big.
I've showed some of the viewers at home my old phone, and they
Show the
definitely
viewers
thought it
at
was
home.
quite a big dent.
Yeah.
But now I have a new phone. I have an
New
iPhone
phone.
8,
It's big. It's
iPhone 8
iPhone
Plus.
Yep. It looks good.
Looks good. Definitely defended my OtterFox Defender. That's one of the reasons why I decided to get this big case.
Also, freshman year, football freshman year with Mr. Carlson.
Mr. Oh, and we have our producer here, Christian Collins, was also on the football
He
team.
was the wide receiver.
He
My
was a
number
wide
one.
receiver and outside linebacker.
So I actually fractured, as
Yeah.
Zach knows, I fractured my
Your
wrist. I fractured my right wrist.
Yes.
And I'm a righty, by the way. So I
Yeah.
fractured my right wrist, and
Mhm.
Mr. Carlson said, Charlie, why don't you become the QB for the team? And I said, okay,
Oh.
sure. I just broke my wrist. But that he didn't care. So I played QB. I had one completion that whole season. I was sacked like 10 times a game.
Viewers at home, the offensive line did not really care for Charlie Hewitt.
Yep, I was freshman me was a very different me. Than
Definitely.
yeah.
Very different hair. Go back in the freshman year yearbook.
It was a bowl cut.
You'll
was
see
a
Charlie
bowl cut.
with some very, very interesting
It was a
hair.
bowl.
You'll see me too, but
Oh yeah, Zach's was like the biggest
but
comb over I've ever
you
seen.
need to go to sophomore year to see my amazing comb over.
Comb over.
My comb
I
over.
love that. I love that comb over.
It's quite the comb over. Definitely got a lot of comments on that.
Yeah.
Good and bad, mostly bad. Actually,
The good, the bad, and mostly the ugly.
Yeah, mostly ugly, pretty bad. Actually, no, like most of them were all bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Definitely not a good hairdo. Definitely not a good.
No.
Not a good year.
Also, basketball, JV basketball freshman year. That was fun.
That was good.
With
I
Mr.
enjoyed
McKiernan
that.
as the head coach. On paper, our team was stacked.
I think we had like 8 varsity kids at that time. We had
Brandon,
Ty, Brandon,
yep.
Miles, Tim, Connor, you, me.
I'm trying to think who else was on that team. Was Ethan on? Ethan was on that team.
Yeah, Ethan
was on that team.
Ethan Torres was on that team. Shout out to Ethan Torres.
Yeah, I think
that was it.
I think those were the major players.
We had Declan.
Declan Havlicek. Oh, Mike Babanikis.
Babo.
Oh my God! Remember that, dude? That was awesome.
I love Babs.
Dude,
that's my guy.
That season we should have been amazing, but our record was just terrible.
Oh yeah, going back to the JV football thing. Freshman year, we actually went 0-7-1. We tied with Tabor 0-0.
It was a big game for me.
Quite the big game.
I had one completion, 3 interceptions, and I got sacked 5 times.
Yes, I do remember that. And
so,
also, there was a notable game against Nobles where we ran the same play 6 times in a row.
Waggle right, keep.
Waggle right, keep.
And when Mr. Carlson wanted to switch it up, we did left waggle. Just left waggle.
Just left waggle.
So try having a righty quarterback throwing while running to his left after he broke his wrist. It was pretty great.
But shout out to Mr. Carlson.
I love Mr. Carlson, by the way.
No disrespect to Mr. Carlson.
No.
He was a great man. He's a great man at the school. He is wonderful.
I think personally he's a really great offensive line coach.
Yes.
I think him as like a QB coach isn't as good because he was a offensive lineman himself, so he knows more about the position.
Yes. I think I can say for the whole football team the last couple years that we've been here that we all greatly appreciate his presence on the sideline with his Bear Bryant hat that he got from a couple of alums from Fair who went down to an Alabama game and got that hat for him. So shout out to those kids.
Also, his beard is a 10
His
out of 10.
beard is easily a 10 out of 10. Definitely
10 out of
uses
10.
Old Spice beard oil.
Yes.
Shout out to Old Spice beard oil.
Old Spice beard oil. Definitely huge.
Definitely.
Okay. So, Zach, in a way, I kind of envy your brother.
Really?
Because your brother has his own radio show.
He does.
At the University of Pittsburgh.
University of Pittsburgh. He works, I believe, right now, Thursday nights, 11 to 1.
And that's awesome for him.
And he also runs a podcast. He also has a podcast.
Cool.
I don't know the name of it, but the next time I'm on, I'll shout him out.
Cool.
Because he's my brother, Christian.
Okay. But yeah, no, I think that's really cool that he has like his own radio show.
Yeah, he loves it.
I don't think I necessarily want to do the podcast for the rest of my life by any means, but like I just feel like that's a really cool career.
Yeah.
To get into radio.
Definitely.
And stuff like that. And also your brother is so edgy. I think it's hilarious.
Yes, he's quite the edge person.
How do you live up to his edginess?
I think I just do it every day.
Just do it every day?
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys all see me on a daily basis.
Do you live in a shadow of edgy?
I don't think I live in that edginess, but
no.
I definitely have
It's close.
I definitely have my fair share of comments at school when we're playing video games, outside of school, during sports.
Yep. Video games.
Yes.
Let's talk about video games.
Oh, okay. All right.
How many video games do you have on PlayStation? Because we play PlayStation all the time.
So I have currently
You're just laughing at nothing.
No, Christian.
Go.
All right. I have.
Tell me what you have.
All right. So I have Madden, 2K, GTA, Soul Calibur 6,
What?
Red Dead Redemption, GTA,
Yeah.
Fortnite,
Okay.
Minecraft.
Fair.
I have Spider-Man, and I have. I think that's it.
You think?
Yeah. Oh, and I also have MLB The Show.
Oh my god, dude, you have so many.
That's 10 games, Charlie.
So
It's not
many
that
games.
many.
10 times 60. What is that?
Oh, that's
$600? $600?
$600. Yeah.
Yeah. And how much is a PlayStation?
It's I want to say $400-$300 when I got it.
It's a lot of money, but honestly, it's a lot less money than people.
Fortnite was free, so
That's right, and also
so
we play Fortnite all
$540.
the time.
Oh, actually no, I didn't even spend on half my games because I'm licensed with a kid on PS4.
You heard it here first. Zach Vienneau,
I steal games from Sony.
felony
and GameStop.
fraud.
Yep.
So, yeah, steals games. You heard it here first. This is
Yep.
going to be used as evidence later in trials convicting Zachary Vienneau
Yes.
of a felon.
I apologize for any future felonies I commit.
They're going to look back on this and they're going to know.
They're
going to know.
It's like I knew it. It's like on this podcast, I knew it.
Zachary Vienneau, convicted felon.
It's right here, ladies and gentlemen.
So on Tuesday, or was it what? No, Tuesday we had the Patriots brought home that dub. They brought home that dub,
Yeah, they did.
and they were nasty in the game. It was a defensive 1970s football
Definitely.
game,
Absolutely.
and they brought it home. And you went to the parade, right?
I did go to the parade.
So
Yeah.
you went to the parade.
Mm-hmm.
How was it?
I had fun, but definitely overrated a little
Overrated?
bit. In my opinion.
Was it overrated because it was the sixth ring, or was it overrated because it was just
I don't think it was
like-
overrated because it was a sixth ring. I think I just so when we got there at 8. Me and Jack showed up to the parade at 8. We had some good spots.
Jack Jones Siegel.
Jack
Love the
Jones
guy.
Siegel. Shout out to JJS. So we got there at 8. We got a good spot, but then we started to move around a little bit, and we were waiting for another kid to come get us. We also wanted to get to the other side because we were on the side with Suffolk University and like all the apartments.
Mhm.
We wanted to get to the park side,
Yeah.
but I think we were on the Suffolk side for like 2 hours. And
Okay.
and so by the time we got over, there were not many good spots left. And so
Okay, yeah.
And then we met up with like a bunch of other Thayer kids, and we kind of just like posted up somewhere, watched the parade, getting definitely crammed.
Yeah.
By many people around us.
Did you see any fights or anything?
I didn't, but I did see a ambulance get stuck and got pushed out by a bunch of people.
Oh.
So that was definitely a good moment.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's definitely
a good moment.
The Boston
Yeah.
community pulling together, I guess.
I definitely saw many people peeing on trees.
Oh God.
I saw quite a few people taking some naps.
Taking some naps.
Some naps. Yeah.
From naps from lack of sleep.
Yeah, definitely lack of sleep because a lot of celebrating the last couple days.
Okay.
So
That's
it was a
cool.
lot of fun.
Did anybody toss a Bud Light to Gronk and did he like just chug it or anything like that?
I
'Cause I've
did
seen
hear that
before.
almost everything was thrown at him was caught and he drank everything.
Let's go.
From I heard BLs were thrown at him. I heard Nips were thrown at him. I heard many other things thrown at him. He also has a girlfriend on the boat, and he was having a fun time.
He has a girlfriend?
Yes. A
What?
former Patriots cheerleader and now Sports Illustrated supermodel.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow, that's really good for
Yeah.
him, I guess, because
Yeah, good for
I
him.
always thought he was just like one of those guys that just went around and
Yeah.
didn't really stick with the same girl, if you know what I'm saying.
But she is definitely quite a attractive person.
Like
Yeah.
Summer Rae.
Yes, just like some.
Summer Rae. Cool. So one of our final topics that we have on the podcast is your mother.
Oh, okay.
I love your mother, Zach.
Yes,
But-
so does everyone here in
But
the room.
when we played on JV basketball freshman year, one of the things she did, which really kind of freaked me out, was you were on the bench. You were trying your hardest, and you
Yeah.
got a rebound.
Yep.
And your mom screamed in front of the whole crowd and in front of the bench,
Yep.
"Zachary, come over here right now!" And that was at the top of her lungs.
Yep.
And you went over there,
Mhm.
and she let you have it in that
She
voice.
did.
She said, "Nobody's gonna rebound that for you, Zach. You gotta rebound it." And I gotta say, my parents were a little freaked out at first. They were like, "Oh,"
Yep.
and this
Def-
is happening.
no, my mom definitely cares a lot about me.
Yeah, she does. I can
Uh,
tell.
I'm
Don't all Jewish mothers.
yes. No, she's not Jewish.
Oh, sorry.
She's a Catholic.
Sorry, devout
Catholic
Catholics.
devout
Well,
Catholic.
same, same.
Yeah, same. They're all mothers in my book.
They're all mothers,
You
and
know.
all mothers are usually
You know,
great.
she definitely got a little rowdy. I
I-
definitely took a couple years for her
You know what?
to.
You know what? I love her to death. She's
Yes,
awesome.
I definitely absolutely love my mom to death. Shout out to my mom. I love you, mom.
Also, shout out to my mom. Love you, mom. Love you, dad. If
Yeah,
you're listening,
love you, Dad. Love you, Emily. Love you, Noah.
love you, Nate. Love you, Allie.
Who's Allie?
That's my dog. um, but yeah. So, Zach, thanks for coming.
Absolutely, thank you.
Means a lot for you to come on the show, talk about everything. Recollect, because obviously freshman year you were like one of my best pals, and then sophomore and junior year I kind of just dumped you.
Yeah.
Never talked to you
Yeah,
at all.
fuck you, Charlie.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. But no. It was good to have you on the show, and it was very fitting for you to be the second guest. So thank you.
The second guess. What does that mean?
You're the second guest.
Oh, was it fitting?
Well, because JJS is the number one and you're number two.
What does that mean?
All right, that's how we're gonna end, fellas.
Wait,
This
what?
has been, yeah, this
Oh,
has been
okay.
the Charlie Hewitt
All right.
Experience. All right, see you guys.
See ya.
Bye.